Hello, welcome.
Woo-hoo!
How's everybody doing on this Sunday?
Sunday.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Hello, Christina and RS and Reggie and Dee.
Reggie! Go you. Okay, I know this is kind of a random Sunday here. So what's going to happen here, and I'll repeat this later, is we're going to be basically holding Reggie's beer for her until she comes back with Yarniversity when she's all settled in Israel. So we're going to basically take turns hosting in the Yarniversity time slot, except for the weeks.
Ooh, flashy. Cheers, girls.
Cheers. Except for the weeks that we're going to do everything wrong with, which Reggie will host. So if you look down in the description box, there is links to get to our channels, Affordably Crafty, Unapologetically Mocha, Cass Eye Catchers, and Craft Cats. And obviously Reggie, the Yarntater. And next week, Kath will be hosting, same time.
I will.
And the week after that will be the Everything Wrong With that Reggie's going to host, which will be the regular panel that you used to once a month. And that's all we've gotten to so far for planning.
Well, it's not bad. It's on the 10th of July is going to be the Everything Wrong, right?
Yeah. Next weekend, I'm going to be quite busy with family obligations because here in the States, it's 4th of July weekend. So I might be able to pop in once in a while there on that Sunday.
Well, you won't have a reason not to be holding a beer when you pop in.
Correct.
The 4th of July.
We'll have Mr. Salty drank the last beers in this house, apparently, unbeknownst to me.
What?
I'm left with seltzer, hard seltzer, whatever.
See, the good thing is I'm the one doing the groceries, so I also am the one hiding the beers.
Oh. So we keep all of our beer and stuff in the downstairs fridge. Downstairs kitchen.
Well, the trick is to leave out 1 or 2 bottles.
Good point.
Yep.
This is the first time I'm doing Streamyard on my phone, and I don't know. I have to switch between the live, the chat, and the.
So you can pull up comments, but you're gonna black out the screen here with us on it.
Oh yeah, I see.
Same
I
for
cannot
Mocha.
see you.
The only person who has the chat over here on the side is the host.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of times when you hear me say, "Oh, hold on, let me look at you," when I'm with Ginger, because my screen is blacked on Wednesdays when she's hosting.
Now I understand. I see Hannah and Tiva and Carol. Hello, everyone. Hey, Ashley. Thanks. Hey, Sheila.
Oh,
wow! I have to
join. That's good.
I have to concentrate on this one. Passamaquoddy.
Hello.
Hi. And Kat and Harriet and Christy and oh boy, so many people. And Yarn Moods and yes, Ella's ready to join.
That's
glasses and a scarf. Yeah, that's me.
That's funny. Sheila, you are a hoot.
So, Kath, you can't see the comments and still see us on screen?
No.
So when I'm reading the comments, you can make faces. You can make faces. And are you on a computer or are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm looking at the video and I'm looking at the comments.
On a computer or your phone?
Oh, sorry, I'm on my laptop. Never mind.
That's what happens on mobile. You get the black screen.
This is why things on my phone.
I didn't want to hog the computer, and I wasn't sure if the Wi-Fi would be strong enough. At least with my phone, I can go on data if it's not strong enough.
You don't have to apologize to me. Make it work. It's fine.
Cheers.
This scarf was actually a gift from Granny D. This is actually knitted.
It's very pretty. Teal and yellow, I'm for it.
I don't really own a lot of yellow, to be honest with you.
I don't know why people don't like yellow.
It's just not one of my favorite colors.
I like yellow a lot.
I like yellow in kitchens.
Okay. Hey, Crazy Yarn Cat Lady, welcome
Okay.
in. And Purple Unicorn. Emily, are you getting blasted heat up in Vermont too? It's bad down here. So what are you working on there, Kath?
So I am working on a very playful shawl. I forgot my ball band. It's a test. I cannot say what the pattern, who the pattern is by, and when it will be coming out, but it's gonna be some nice and frilly little number. And the yarn I'm using is a cotton yarn from Darn Good Yarn.
Oh, yes.
So, and it's actually pretty fun to work with. And of course, I'm using my favorite hook.
Does it have the Darn Good Yarn, nice yarn smell?
Now it doesn't have any smell anymore, but when I got it, I got a nice Reggie smell because that's who gave it to me. But I like it's very saturated colors, but it's the darker colors which I like a lot. There's green, beige, purple, and blue, and
the jewel tones.
Yes, and then some parts are a little bit lighter. And I like when a variegated yarn has these nice transitions when it's not too abrupt.
Yes.
So this one kind of did go abruptly from one to another.
Oops.
It worked out fine. It's half and half. So, oh wow, the chat is going crazy.
Oh. Alice,
and Alice is waiting for us to let her in.
She's not in there. Alice, you gotta join the Streamyard for me to let you in. She's not in the basement.
Reggie asked specifically in kitchens. Well, yeah, Kim has only got the kitchen to wear her yellow garments in.
No, there's a kitchen there and a kitchen upstairs. That's fine.
Ashley.
Granny, yours is never.
Oh, and Alice.
Whatever. Yeah. Darn Good Yarn from Darn Good Yarn always has this. It's a scent. It's not a bad scent. I love it, but I just can't describe what it smells like.
Well, just like I cannot describe the Reggie scent, it just smells like Reggie.
That's awesome.
I am fortunate enough to know what Reggie smells like.
I was trying to figure out how to say that without sounding creepy. But I didn't know what she smells like, so I have to go take your word for it.
No.
But there's no way to say that and not sound weird, so thank you.
But you guys know what I mean. Everyone has his own very personal scent, and no matter if you wear the same perfume mixed with your own scent, it just makes it you. So sorry, Reggie, if that sounded weird.
Yep.
Am I giving too much away again?
It's fine.
Sorry if the camera shakes every now and then. Is because the cats like to jump on and off the table.
How many cats do you have, Kath?
6.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I had 5, and Michiel, the boyfriend, had 1. And then we moved in together, so that made 6. But then 1 died; he passed away, and we had 5 for a while. And then the last litter Mooney had, she had this one cute black and white little rascal that just stole our hearts, and we decided to keep him. So yeah, 6 again.
Okay. Alice.
My oldest is 15.
Ooh, that's decently aged for a cat.
Yeah.
Plus, you need to go back to our Facebook Messenger chat. I sent the link out yesterday. You need to click on that link.
I just sent the link. It should be at the bottom of the chat. So she should be able to. It should be right there. I sent it for half.
Above my pictures.
Yeah. Oh, you sent it again in the messenger.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's in there. Go check it out.
Yeah, just okay. She got
it. Okay, waiting for you to show up in the basement.
Yeah, Granny, do you have a dozen? And a doggy. I don't know if he's gonna be able to.
Here, one smooth one.
He's probably not gonna. Oh, okay.
We haven't had cats since March.
Yeah, Bobby.
March 13th, 2000.
There he is.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, hello, doggy.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. And no, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but his name is Obi.
Okay. Yep. We haven't had any pets since March 13th, 2020.
Oh no. How come? Well, allergies, I'm guessing also.
No.
We
had 2 cats. They were Mr. Salties. One had our girl had feline diabetes. Yeah. We were giving her insulin twice a day. That was super fun.
On the exact same time, and that is
yeah. So she made it another 2.5 years after we started the insulin.
Wow.
Pretty good, and she had to go on special food. And then Valentine passed suddenly. That's a very particularly off weekend, but a good weekend too. That's the same day that I started learning to crochet.
Oh, okay.
I needed some art therapy.
I was gonna say, because you needed a distraction, or did it just happen to do it?
And that was the same day I had to call all my family members and tell them I had to cancel my son's 2nd birthday. Because that was the first weekend we had lockdown here in Massachusetts for COVID.
Oh, also, wow.
Wow, yeah, okay.
Did a day, and then my kids cried for 2 hours the day after because they thought nobody loved us because no one came to Steven's party. So, yeah, it was a weekend. A lot of things happened that weekend.
Wow, that's a day to remember.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So, friends of mine do a lot of rescue work with animals. Cheryl used to be a vet tech for a long time, and she does like specialized rescue stuff. And there was I need to. Okay, so go to the bathroom.
Granny B, he's an old
German
Shepherd. So it's a German Shepherd, but old German, which means that their hips are higher up, because with German Shepherds they tend to go down more. And his nose is a bit broader than the regular German Shepherds. The whole pandemic thing, we've been out of lockdown, and basically they let go of all the measures for 5 to 6 months now, and it feels like it's so far away now. And yet it's still here. It's crazy. Perception of events is crazy.
It is weird because, it does seem like it was forever ago, but then you still have people that are still testing positive for COVID, and you still have to do all the testing and boosters, and it's weird.
And so many people around me having it right now. But yeah.
And there's still people to have it too.
And it's also crazy to realize how we've basically been on hold for 2 whole years. 2 years is a long time.
Yeah, 2 years is a long time to have to plan around. Well, provided there isn't an outbreak, or provided someone doesn't get it, or it has been weird. It's been a challenge.
It is. It has been a challenge. But then again, if you're an antisocial, broke introvert like me, didn't have that much impact.
Yeah.
But still, I did miss certain things. Oh yeah, exactly, Granny D. He does have longer fur than the regular German Shepherds. Yes, Alice, you're gonna have to be a little more patient because Kim just went off a little bit. Oh yeah, Ashley, with your weakened immune system, it's better to keep wearing a mask. I have to say that when I feel like I'm getting a cold or something, I'm also wearing a mask just to be sure. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susanna. That is a very painful thing. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Sorry.
Okay, there's Kim.
Sorry. Hold
That's
on.
okay. Alice says she's finally made it to the backstage.
Got ya. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, there she is.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, we can.
Hey.
Welcome.
Is my this is as much as I can do in the lighting. So
that's okay.
This is it.
Kim has the best light, and I'm outside, so well, yeah. I don't have extra light.
Can I tell you that I don't have a ring light or anything that I've bought? These are just we replaced the yellow old tube lights with LED squares. We have access square lighting like you find in a business.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 LED squares in the room lit. That's it.
It's a very nice quality of the light color is good.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot less yellow than old light.
Why do I need to turn my okay, hold on. Whee! Making you all dizzy.
There you go. Are you not skinny? Sorry.
Okay, so did I just make myself fat?
You made yourself fill the entire space.
Why didn't you say anything?
It's fine.
Okay, now I'm looking next to my camera. I feel like, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Alice, how was your birthday celebration?
Good. My parents actually just left, so I managed to join sooner than I thought I was going to be able to. But yeah, look, I got new bling.
You got what?
I got new jewelry.
Oh, yay! That's exciting.
Show us the bling. Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty.
Hard to show off online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put pictures up on Instagram later.
Yes.
Cool.
You need to see the bling up close.
Hi, Yarnbox. Welcome in. And hi, Susan. What kind of cake did you have?
Chocolate.
Oh.
Chocolate's fun. It was good. So I
Chocolate's
just dropped this
always
picture,
good.
so I need to grab my crochet hook to save it.
So my birthday is on Friday.
Yay!
It's on when?
It's July 1st.
Oh.
It's Friday, right? I think I have my date
Happy
right.
birthday in advance.
Yes, it is Friday.
Otherwise known as Canada Day.
Hey.
Oh, look who came to say hello. It's the youngest of the bunch. It's my little Oreo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
And there goes Oreo because Obi wants to play. Are you doing something for your birthday, Kim?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mr. Salty's coming back from Seattle Thursday night late. That's where he is today. That's why I'm not getting this guy shade hosting today. He left this morning. But I don't usually I get to get together with my best friend for a just us day at a certain point in summer. Last year we went to the Cape for the day. That was nice.
To the what?
You went where?
Cape Cod.
Oh, nice.
We went to the Cape. I only live 45 minutes from the beginning of the Cape. It's not too far away. So
I'm
outside
sorry.
of that, we'll probably just do a small cake and then maybe get together with my family later on. It's not like a big like anymore. You know how it is when you get older.
You need to get a large cake for all the candles, huh?
I'm not that old yet. Cut it out.
What
Zip
do
it.
you say, mate?
Zip it,
No,
youngin'.
you're younger than I am.
Actually, I don't know
okay.
if he's age yet, so I can't say for sure.
What?
Okay. Oh wow, I missed a lot. Yeah,
It's
happy
okay.
birthday tomorrow to Alice, of course. Kim had a day.
That was Reggie's one.
Yeah, Oreo, the tuxedo cat, he is cute. He's a little rascal, but he's just so adorable. Ooh, lots of birthday wishes for you, Alice.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hi, Inga. Welcome in. So for those who are just coming in and going, why the heck are you live today? What's going on? We are just holding Reggie's spot here. We're holding her beer until she's able to get settled in Israel and get restarted with Yarniversity. So we're basically going to take some hosting here. So I'm hosting this week. Next week, Kath is going to host in the same flat as Yarniversity's. So 12 noon Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. And then we haven't figured out the rest of the rotation, but the week after Kath, on the 10th of July, will be Everything Wrong With, which Reggie will host once a month here. So that's basically that.
I would also like to point out I might be holding Reggie's beer. Babe, stop rocking the table. Sorry, guys. I might be holding her beer. I'm also drinking it. Just FYI, Reggie.
Oh, that's funny.
Not only is she holding her beer, she stole her beer.
That's
That's
awesome.
why Reggie cannot find her beer anymore. Reggie and Kim both have lost their beer.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
I
So,
was gonna
anyways,
say
my
something
cat
and now
story
I
got
completely-
cut
oh,
off
yeah.
by my son. So my friends who do animal rescue, they got contacted last month saying that there was a feral cat that had abandoned kittens. So they've taken them in and have started taking care of them. And it looks like they're all doing pretty well. Now they're transitioning to like not just milk. They're starting to eat like soft food. So I'm hoping that they do okay because I'm hoping to basically be lucky enough to have 2 of them.
Aw.
Squeal, squeal.
3 boys and a girl, and they're all black and white cats.
Aw.
Can I make a suggestion before you get your hands on them?
What?
There's a YouTube channel called Kitten Academy. I think I've mentioned it loads of times. Kitten Academy, it's a live stream, and basically it's a live stream of this couple who foster kittens. And at the moment they have, I think, half a dozen like small to very small kittens that they're looking after at the moment. It's a live stream.
That's cool. So
Kittens are the cutest. Kittens and puppies, oh boy.
I think it's gonna be a miracle if one of them doesn't get named Oreo because of my kids.
I mean, of course.
And they don't know about this yet. I can't stop because I want to set them up, and if something happens, then you don't want to have a failure, sadness in the house.
No sadness.
I know,
we don't want
but
sadness.
I personally have never been around cats until I started seeing Steve. My whole life. None of my roommate, my best friend, never had cats. We never had cats growing up. So I just remember when I started dating Mr. Salty, I'd sit there and just be staring at his 2 cats, and he'd be like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "What they're doing?" He's like, "What are they doing?" I'll be like, "They're doing whatever was exciting to me," and he's like, "They do that all the time." I'm like, I don't know. I've never been around cats before. I'm like,
oh.
So I've never been around kittens. These cats were older. So they were like 8 and 10, I believe, when I first met them or something.
Kittens are better than TV.
I'm sure. My
They truly are.
They are so entertaining. But
Steve
so are
was
puppies.
saying, like, oh, I really want to get cats. You know, that's really important to me. I'm like, yep. But I don't know if the house is ready and we have so many things we need to do. And I'm like, they're kittens. What do you think they're going to affect?
Say farewell to your curtains, though.
Mm-hmm.
There is just no way you can keep kittens out of curtains. No way.
And
Whatever.
make sure that any wool you have is off the floor.
Any what?
Any yarn is off the floor.
And invest in the laser pointer, because that is just so much fun.
Oh yeah, and wires won't be safe for a while.
No.
Okay.
Unless they're
Anything that dangles isn't safe.
Okay.
No. Yeah, if it dangles, if they can put it in their paws or roll around, you guys are gross.
Yeah, if they fit in their mouth, forget it. It's done. Dangles in their mouth.
Kath, you started that one.
Took a completely and totally benign statement and turned it into something.
You cannot start talking about dangling bits and things and expect me not to laugh.
Or me.
It's kind of nice that you that crochet chart of a banana, right? You were dreaming about it last night.
That banana, nah.
Oh, good Lord.
See, I'm looking at the chat. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, Reggie. Reggie can't make those comments on this particular panel.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm aware that about dirty minds, but you know what? Language is language. I knew what I meant, so they can do whatever they want with that. I don't care.
Oh, Ashley, you know we are all perpetual corner dwellers here. Don't be such an innocent child.
It's fine, Lori.
No, Lori. Kim's anxiety isn't rising. Normally, she's one of the first ones to instigate this. Don't let her fool you.
No, I think she meant about cats.
What?
Oh, the
about
cats?
The kittens comments.
On the kittens.
Oh.
Okay.
That makes so much sense.
I mean, the reality is I just basically deal with whatever happens because my yarn space doesn't have a door. This is upstairs. It's not like I can shut it off, so.
Okay, now my anxiety is going up.
Chances are they will get into your stash, but it's a risk. Okay. But they will be doing it in such a cute way that you won't be able to get mad at them.
But it'll make such good Instagram content.
That is very, very valid point.
And if you're lucky, they'll just think it's really, really comfy and they'll just want to sleep on it.
Also, they love sleeping on yarn and whips.
It's fine. But so he's like, oh, the house isn't ready. We don't want to get a cat. And I'm like, I showed him the pictures. He's like, I don't know if we're ready to have a cat. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're getting these kittens.
It's not like baby-proofing the house is really not that important.
So, yeah.
It'll be fine.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait to see the little.
I am. I'm trying to make limoncello out of lemons. That's correct.
So, are you getting the two boys or a boy and a girl or?
I don't know. I haven't been over to see them yet. I kind of want to see their personalities before I choose.
You're just gonna.
I'm first, though.
You're just gonna grab them all three of them then.
There's four
visit them first.
We can't have four, so we'll take two and then
the
next person can take two. Now, this is from a family.
Lost you.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. Sorry. I just got a phone call. I apologize. This is from a family who I've known them for almost 20 years, so it's not like some rando person who I know. So I'll go over and see them probably next week and see what their personalities are before I choose.
See, that's the thing. They will all have very distinct personalities. And it's a good thing that they grew up in a family environment, so people can actually tell you, oh, this one is like this, that one is like that. These two are
they don't have
always
any
playing
kids,
together.
but they have. I really literally call it their menagerie. They have a small animal room, and they have everything from flying squirrels, tortoises, to birds they're rehabbing, and then outside they have 4 mini horses, 2 big huge horses, draft horses, 2. No, they only have 1 pig now, I think, and then they have birds, they have pheasants and turkeys and all different stuff.
Oh, I like them already. It's the kind of people I like.
No, they're good. I take one of my special needs students over there, and he worked on the farm, and now he's got a job there, which is awesome.
Oh, that's
He graduated because he turned 21, and he has a job there. So they're awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Working with animals.
Did everybody see Cindy's video unboxing the shawl? On the auction from Reggie?
I've not seen it yet.
Oh.
I saw a glimpse of it the other day. I haven't finished watching it.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's perfect for her.
I need to watch it.
Go watch that.
That was the blue one. It wasn't a super long video. It's just like a short kind of thing. But oh, it's pretty.
Hello to everyone coming in. So Reggie, how weird is it to be only in the chat of your own chat, which isn't your chat?
Who else keeps expecting her to pop in and say hello any second?
It's fine. Whatever.
Reggie is not so incognito today.
Yeah, right.
I like this. This is a very relaxing crocheting together. So, by the way, what are you guys working on? I showed mine. Show me yours.
Who wants to go first?
I'm working on this drink. And also,
it looks like it's almost done, though.
So that's what I'm doing today. Outside of talking to you fine, lovely ladies.
Okay.
Are you working on anything, Mocha?
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
I'm not sure.
What is the lady's name top right? Well, I don't know how the Reggie. So if it is the same thing, that is unapologetically Mocha, aka
My name is
Kim.
there.
Yeah, it does. The two Kims are on top, and then you have Alice and me.
Alice is down.
But nobody calls me Kim because there's too many other Kims on YouTube. So I go by Mocha.
They can get a little confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys don't like the nicknames I gave you, so you just all came again.
You went easy on me.
Well, there's only one Alice. But then again, I cannot help having this song stuck in my head whenever I hear the name Alice.
Oh, Cherise. She's working on the first sweater, the family matching sweater project. Yay, I'm so happy.
That's nice.
We were talking all about that yesterday on Affordably Geeky. She's looking for yarn recommendations. She's going to be making sweaters for her whole family. Everything from like small kids up to big adults. Ambitious. What?
So, Sheila, that's not nice. I'm older than Kim. Oh.
I wish I was 25.
Shot it.
Mocha and Alice are 25 and Kim is Kat's mom.
No.
Oh,
other way around.
Boy.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on being 25. Oh.
I don't think I want to go back to being 25. I'm all set, thanks.
Nah, 25.
If I could get, knowing what I know now, I might.
I could be 32 again, no problem.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I could be 32 again, no problem.
25 would actually be okay for me, but not younger than that. Definitely not. Not the teenage angst.
Love you too.
No.
I'm not offended. It's fine. That was funny.
It's really funny.
I'm not 35. I could go back to being 35.
Well, that wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, I didn't like 35.
Well, 35 I had a newborn, so maybe I like sleep.
Okay. No, see, for me 35 was kind of like trying to get pregnant and not getting pregnant, and then the whole like 40 is lurking, and I have to make something to do something with my life kind of thing. I actually liked 40. I was 40.
I was at 35. I was entering the teen years with my daughter.
Oh boy!
So, and I had a huge awakening that I didn't like my life, and I made some huge, gigantic life changes.
I had a 9-month-old when I turned 35. Period. My first child. I had lots of fun in my 20s and early 30s, though.
That's how it should be.
I've heard I had a lot of fun in my 20s.
Obi is waving his tail here.
I'm just going by what people are telling me.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Kate. Well, I do agree. The 30s were more fun than the 20s.
Personally, I'm light years older than you guys, but yeah, my 40s were great.
So, are we just gonna ignore the fact that Reggie called us her minions?
I know
what, the Yarntater came up with a new nickname for us? Oh boy.
I know with one person, she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. Some of us have banana obsessions as well. Oh, what's wrong, Steven?
His sister won't play Roblox with him.
Oh.
She did earlier. This is constant, so she needs a break. It's okay. Hey, bitch and stitches, what's up? You can pay me to relieve my 20s. My 30s was so much fun that I decided to put on a 30-year plan. That's awesome. Hey, Elaine, welcome in.
Someone desperately needs my attention here. Okay, he's happy. He's gone now.
Oh, no.
Remind me how old little Steven is.
He's 4. He turned 4 in March.
So my nephew is actually almost a year exactly older than him. Yeah, no. He's a year and a bit older than him.
Yeah, March is
He's going to be 5 in July.
Every time it's March, I grow up.
Yep, every time it's March, you grow up. That's right. When is it going to be March? Well, the next birthday in this family is Mommy's. My birthday's on Friday.
Mommy's going to grow up a little bit more first.
When is March going to come?
In a while, and the next birthday after that is Daddy's, and then Sissy's, and then yours.
Everybody's in the chat guessing each other's ages, trying to see who's the oldest.
Yeah.
Yours and then Daddy's, and Sissy's, and then
dangerous conversation.
I think so far 74 is the oldest.
72?
72, 74. It's like that song.
Tell me about it.
75.
I love that song. I haven't thought about songs forever.
Yeah, since the 90s probably.
Hi.
Wasn't that an Irish band?
Yeah.
The Connells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Basically, we'll claim everyone.
We'll claim everybody.
We're such a small nation. We'll happily claim that we emigrated everywhere, and we're just going to claim anyone who came from this side of Europe.
But it's funny when you look at TV shows and films, like, and they're talking about their ancestry. Apparently, all Americans are Irish.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Apart from the indigenous population, of course.
The foreign cups.
Yes. I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide it.
Yes, exactly. We lead parallel lives. Skylar is Jordan's age and Jonathan is Stephen's age.
Yeah, you do have parallel lives.
Kind of, yeah.
And Gianna's my age.
Yep, Gianna's your cousin, that's right. She's your age. She's 4 weeks old.
It's nice when you have cousins that are close to your age.
Yeah, that's a great plan if you actually see your brother.
True, but I grew up with, I was the oldest of the bunch. My brother and sister, they fell out of the wagon. They were like 6 and 8 years older, but then I'm the oldest one, and then we follow each other every 2 years. There's another cousin, and then there's one that's all the way behind as well. So it was 78, 80, 82, and then 83, 84, 85. And we had lots of fun, but we had quite some family gatherings. Fun memories.
Well, congratulations on your last of 6 graduating high school tomorrow. That's exciting.
Wow.
Free time.
Cheers, Kate. Here's to you.
Ching, ching.
I'm going to stop my camera
graduating.
for 2 seconds.
Okie dokie. That's pretty cool. Or Italian on both. Italian, Irish, and French.
Yeah, I'm Belgian. There's some French and very, very far away some Spanish in me, but that's it.
Olay.
Yeah. Ooh, Alice has vanished. Someone asked what I'm working on. I'm working on a mystery. I'm working on a very cute, whimsical shawl by a designer that will not be named. I don't know when the shawl will be coming out, but it's fun. And the yarn I'm using is Darn Good Yarn something cotton.
Is this designer currently emigrating to Israel?
She might not.
Or what do you call it when you go back home? It's not emigrate. It's
remigrating?
Huh?
She's remigrating.
Yep.
Well, she's going back home.
Yes, we are, Reggie. Another way we read parallel lives. That's correct. We're both married patricians.
Now I can launch her.
Yeah, lots of birthdays. For me too, Harriet. Oh.
It's fine.
Where are you relocating to, Kate?
You want me to restart it?
So, Alice, what are you drinking?
Prosecco.
Ooh, salute.
Oh, you have a problem with the cancel.
I don't.
Okay, hold on.
How do you say cheers in Irish?
Sláinte.
Sláinte? Oh,
yeah. S-L-A-I-N-T-E. No, sláinte.
Yeah, just don't spell it because then I'll be lost.
Yeah. Yeah. You're just lucky that I have an English sounding name.
I love watching YouTube videos with people teaching you how to pronounce Irish names. I love that.
It's like, how did you get that from that? Okay.
Exactly. Like literally no sound you just made is written on that screen.
I could have been Aoife.
How?
I could have been an Aoife, which sounds like
Aoife.
EEFF or EEFA.
I know that one.
But it's actually AOIFE.
It's like Cersei.
Yeah.
And Siobhan.
Siobhan kind of makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
At least there's an S in it.
It's written Siobhan, and you say Siobhan. No, it doesn't make sense.
At least it has an S in it, and at least it starts with the letter that it sounds like.
Okay, so if that's your reference.
Hey, COVID just turned 50 last week. Kids are all grown, and I wouldn't backwards for all the craft supplies in the world. Woohoo!
Cool.
Cheers to all the birthday people.
Sláinte.
Sláinte. Gezondheid. I know it sounds like what you say when someone sneezes, but it's the same.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, it's you wish them good health, really.
Where are you going? Should be relocated this time next year. That's exciting. Oh, your oldest is getting a PhD. Ooh, fancy pants. PhD in what? Yeah.
Oh, Reggie. Okay, that's awesome. To the Shetland Islands.
Ooh, that's nice.
Did I miss something?
Okay, Yarnbarf, say hi to the chickens.
Hi, Maribel. Welcome in.
Hey, Maribel.
Hi, Joni.
What? Get into your Cynthia? Sheila, what?
Tiva is going to get me into trouble here. Baya Aha Clea. She's asking me to pronounce Dublin. Baya Aha Clea. So Baya is home or kind of town, really. And then Aha Clea, don't ask me. I just know the words.
Oh boy, that is confusing. You know where I actually learned the name Siobhan, where I actually heard it the first time was see, I listened to the Twilight books before I read them, and then the first time I read them, I couldn't make up who that Siobhan was. I didn't know that character.
Oh.
Oh my god. Please tell me it was an American trying to pronounce it.
Who is she? And then I realized that, that's how you pronounced it, but it took me a while.
Okay. That's exciting. Her given name is in Gaelic as well, ends in 4 vowels. Her son's PhD is in field archaeology, specifically related to Viking settlements in North America.
Ooh. That is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So basically nothing I could get my head around.
Hey, if you have Peacock, if you pay for the $4.99 a month or you get it free somewhere, they have the Northman on there now. That's still in theaters.
Mm-hmm. They have the what on there?
Huh?
They have what on there?
The Northman.
Okay.
It's about Vikings, that's why. But it's in theaters now.
And what's Peacock?
Oh, I hope you get it.
I'm so clueless.
NBC Zap.
Okay, no.
No, never mind.
We're probably restricted.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I am gonna have to end up getting a VPN.
Hey, Denise. Welcome. Only here for a minute. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Danine.
Come by anytime, Tiva.
Oh, Lori, what anniversary cake did you win? She won an anniversary cake the other day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Jody, that's a cute story. I love the Irish accent. Well, basically all the Gaelic sounding things. I love the Scottish accent as well. It's awesome. But then again, Welsh. If we think Irish is hard to read.
Yeah. And they actually managed to like really protect their language in a way that just we could only dream to.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Sorry.
Reggie, a yarn cake. So she's having cake for breakfast.
Yeah, Reggie cake for breakfast.
But it's a yarn
Reggie
cake.
A cake or a yarn cake.
A yarn cake for breakfast. Now that's the kind of cake I would have for breakfast.
Yep.
I rarely. Oh, sorry, Alice.
No, I was going to say at least it's high fiber.
Have a great day, Jess. Thanks for hanging out.
Have fun, Jess. Enjoy the more temperate weather for your gardening.
Oh, you got the fall colors. That's awesome. Ooh.
Oh, that's nice, Sheila. And now I have to get it into you, Cynthia. That's so funny. Oh, Lori, so you can have cake and a lollipop for breakfast. How decadent.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh.
Charisse says, what part of the world is everyone from?
Yeah, sorry. I should not be reading the chat. Reggie just said that she dipped her yarn cake in the morning coffee.
That sounds like a tragedy. I mean, unless you're trying to dye it with coffee. I'm going to warn you, it's not color fast, so it'll fade.
Charisse, I am from Belgium. She's asking where everybody is from.
I don't know if it's meant for a cardigan, but it's going to have a weird striping effect if she did do it into a cardigan. I know Ginger tried a couple times to make a cardigan out of it, and the striping was always just odd. Use an anniversary cake.
I'm sorry.
Could you do planned pooling with it?
A lot of times you have to color control an anniversary cake.
That's not. No. Have you seen one before?
Yeah, but not in person.
I end up cutting mine up because they are just so random how the colors change.
They have the long color changes, right?
So there's two up there. See the big ones?
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't
wow.
say
On
much.
the red one.
Those things really are big.
You could do assigned pooling with it. Every time it changes color, you change stitch.
That would be like short. Those are short color changes. That would be.
Oh, they have. I thought they had long color changes.
Yeah, I think the anniversary cakes are relatively long. It's just, it's random.
It is. So it's not all the same size. So it would be.
Yeah.
Angela's in the chat.
So it's not good for the OCD people around here, huh?
That's why I've always cut mine.
See, we're talking OCD and Angela pops up. Hey, hon. But she won't mind me saying that it's true. She is too OCD to deal with color changes that are messy.
I forgot I left my tutorial thing up there.
That's random.
My fancy, expensive table.
Ooh. Where'd you get it?
Ah.
The cover of a pair. Maybe a beanie, scarf, and glove set for a fall. That'd be pretty. Hey, Reed.
Oh boy. Okay, my battery is getting low, so I'm gonna have to plug it in. But that means I have to take out the microphone, and I hope that the sound will be good enough.
You have a microphone? You're so fancy.
No, I have headphones with a microphone.
Oh.
How's the sound?
Still better than mine.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Speaking
My
of which, is my
very brave dog is scared of something again.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you get a German Shepherd to protect you. As soon as he's scared from something, he comes and hides.
Oh.
He's a 40-kilogram dog, so he's like almost 80 pounds. So that he comes and hides.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh, little baby.
Speaking of sound, is my sound all right?
It's fine.
Never.
I mean, it's fine.
I need to get a microphone. I'm just using my laptop.
I mean, if you could bring the laptop closer to you, that would make the sound probably less echoey. But if you can't, it's
Come a little bit closer.
Hello.
Closer, Alice. Closer.
Dangerous suggestion. That any better?
And for once, I was not the creepiest one of the panel.
Not hard.
An L-shaped wrap would be pretty. And color controlling. Oh, good luck with that. It's just, I find it harder to color control a your yarn because you get like the knots. They're much bigger, you know? That makes sense. I'm quiet. I can talk louder.
Reggie is
My teacher voice.
Yeah, I know. I'm being cheeky. I'm sorry.
That's what we invited you here for.
I love Reggie saying that Germans are not good at protecting things.
Is that why you're leaving?
What?
Is that why you're leaving, Reggie?
Oh, wow.
You're getting out of Dodge so you go to the safe haven of Israel. Choices! All about choices!
Even now she's getting snarky about the country.
Yeah, she just got her citizenship and everything, and now she's being all tough girl and snarky.
I
It's
guess
like a
she's
puppy
safer
breakup.
because she'll be next door to mom.
True.
It's like what you say to somebody right after you break up. You're like, you've ignored all the like little things that you didn't like when you were together. But as soon as you break up, you start pointing these things out.
Yeah.
You're ugly. Your mom dressed you funny. And I hate how you chew.
You breathe too loud.
You breathe at all.
Kiva, Reggie who Crochet is moving from Germany to Israel, where she's originally from, but she's also bringing her husband and kids with her. Who also, no, they didn't. Your husband's never lived in Israel, right, Reggie? I don't know exactly when in the process they got together.
I know they've lived all over together.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. She's allowed because she's German now.
You finally got the official stamp there, right when you're leaving. Okay, bye.
Oh. It's like all the fun things you finally get to say about your mother-in-law also after the breakup.
Don't even get started. We're not broken up.
I know in-laws. I have outlaws.
Oh, you were there for 1 year together, but not with kids. You didn't have them yet? You left them behind. I'm sorry. I'm on a roll today.
You can say that because you are a parent.
It's fine.
Yeah, when we say things like that, people look weird.
Sorry.
Hey, if it means anything, I'm in my 30s. I don't have kids. People always look at me funny.
Yeah, we always have to justify why we don't have kids, or that's the way it seems. People look at you like, why don't you have kids?
Or a boyfriend, at that matter. I have legitimate reasons, though.
Kiva,
Well,
Ginger's
how
not
about-
here, honey. So this
How about the reason is none of your business?
Ginger's not here. So this is Alice, Kath, and Mocha.
Mocha's
Who's not here, who's normally on Everything Wrong With, is Reggie. And she's J-Hook Crochet. Let me just do the spiel again. So it's been an hour since we've been on. So for people that are going, why the heck are you on Sunday? The answer is we're keeping Reggie's seat warm for Yarniversity and holding her beer. So we're going to take turns rotating through our channels, I think.
Sorry, what?
Feels comfortable hosting. No pressure. Until she gets herself back together in Israel. And then hosting Yarniversity again. So if you look down below, you'll see the link to all of our channels and Reggie's. And next week, we will be at Kath's Eye Catchers. She will be hosting. And then the week after will be Everything Wrong With, which Reggie is going to host on Crochet. So we're still going to do that this month.
And do we have a subject for the everything wrong?
Crochet tools that aren't hooks.
Right.
I started putting my basket together. It's over there.
Oh, I have one right here.
Otherwise known as, you can do this with cardboard and not spend money.
I have an everything wrong right here.
Ooh.
Spoiler, that's what's wrong with it.
Oh no.
That
I may be a silent contributor on this one.
that little, what do you call that?
Lamp
Clam, yeah, it's just so small
doesn't hold on good enough.
and that it just it's just not large enough to hold properly on any surface.
Oh no.
Super glue.
The weight of the
some
umbrella
wood on
is
the-
just.
super glue a piece of wood on the bottom. On top.
I've thought of that, but
Or put a piece of shelf liner that's rubber in between both the clips.
that I've tried. It did not work.
No.
No, it just slid right off. But
Mm.
my next try is gonna be putting a piece of wood to make this surface larger so that there's more grip.
Right.
But also this butterfly kind of what is it, a rivet? No, it's not a rivet. What is it called?
Washer.
So a washer? Yes. It's just so small also, it's very hard to tighten. So
Is it a washer or is it a bolt?
it's a washer with a or a bolt? Whatever.
Does it have a locking washer in there? As if you had a locking washer, it would stop it moving.
This thing.
No.
A spinny thing that holds something.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what is it? Is it a washer or a bolt? The washer is the ring thing.
We call them butterfly
Correct.
washers. I don't know.
Whatever. You guys are the native English speakers.
It's fine. I only speak one language. I don't know how you guys do it. I was telling Steve the other day, I'm like, oh yeah, Reggie, she's moving to Israel because I got a package, right? And he goes, how's that work? I'm like, oh, she speaks like 5 languages. He's like, how did that happen? I'm like, well, she lived in a place and they spoke this language, so either she learned it or she was screwed.
Well, yeah, basically that's it.
Good motivation. A wing nut, says everybody.
Wing nuts. Yeah, I like that word.
No, that's the thing.
Apparently. Hence the wings. So we get the winged washer, we get wing nuts.
Cecilia, this was made by Granny D. It's made out of
Hey, Darby.
Yarn Advent Calendar mercerized cotton from the Darn Good Yarn that they had a oopsie on.
Oh, Rita, that's bad. I hope you slapped him.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Kim, do you have one of these long wands which are supposed to be ball winders but are just plain dumb?
Oh, I know what you mean, but yeah, they're not dumb. They're just ancient, and now there's better things.
That's funny. Wingnut sounds like someone who has a flying fetish. Okay, anybody who watches those like ninja competitions,
Yeah.
they have one of the famous things that they go back. It's called a wingnut. It's got the two hands and they fly back and forth around.
Hi,
Yes,
Debbie.
and then it turns. It twists while they're hanging there. True. I like watching that show, but not. I wouldn't watch it every week, but I like watching it occasionally.
Right.
So Reggie finished her beer. I'm gonna get another one.
Okay. Enjoy.
Well done, Menchie.
Thanks.
That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, me too, G. She wishes Darn Good Yarn would come out with another advent calendar at a great sale that year. So they were supposed to have it on sale for like $9.99 for like a couple days. And then they never fixed it on the website, so it was on sale for $9.99 for like 2 months. Full price, I think it was like $60, which is ridiculous. Did you get that, Mocha? And there was that deal, the advent calendar for Darn Good Yarn.
No.
Hold on, I have them right up there. Let me grab it.
I totally missed out on all the advent calendars last year. I'm going to try to participate this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I brought my ball band.
Yarn. Okay.
Wow, everybody's gone.
Sorry, I had to grab something up top. And I just had a yarn avalanche.
The yarn band?
I hate when that happens. I gotta grab one and then like 15 of them fall on me. It's like, no!
Here's the problem, and why if I had bought...
Here's the problem, and
Here's the problem is, these are $60 originally, right?
what?
These yarn advent calendars from Darn Good Yarn that this is out of Granny D's. Look at this. I would have been ripped if I got this.
What? That's the size of the yarn?
And how many did you get?
How many meters or yards is that?
I can't be any more than 25.
12.
Can I see how much there is?
They're
This
tiny.
can't be any more than 25 grams each.
You get 12, so
They're
$5 each.
12. They're 12.
I had 2 of them and they were sitting up there. So I took them out of the box and put them in a bag. Just maybe this will help me to use something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just like, this is what?
$5.
12 of these for $60.
Yeah, that's $5 each.
What?
I don't want to scare you, Kim. I'm pretty certain I've seen those almost exactly going in Tiger for €2.
For what?
I've seen something very like that going in Tiger for €2.
Okay, so I didn't pay $60 for this. I paid $9.99 and free shipping.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's a deal.
that's the deal that Dee's talking about.
And is that cotton?
It's mercerized cotton, yeah. I would be mad. Like I could,
Pretty, but
this could be earrings.
No, $5
$60 for that, I would have
Yeah.
$5 for a ball of mercerized cotton in a solid color is just too much.
Yeah, I was like, that's ridiculous. And the pattern, they sent like a couple patterns with it, and they were like horrible. Like, couple problems with Darn Good Yarn. One, they don't send you yardage. So you look at these things, you're like, what the heck do I do with these? And secondly, their patterns are very like, hurry up, we had to come up with something with 50 yards of this bulky weight. What are we going to do? You know?
Well, you gotta think though. They send you enough to get you hooked on the yarn, so you'll come back to the site and pay the crazy price for enough of the yarn you need to make a project.
Not I, said the fly.
I've done it once.
What?
I got a yarn in the Yarn of the Month kit that I loved so much that I actually did go back on the site and bought more of it to make a project with it.
Okay.
One time. But, you know, that's the whole... That's their marketing ploy, you know?
How dare you have a market play? So rude.
How dare you be clever?
Well, their prices can give you sticker shock, though, when you go to buy actual full-size cakes or skeins of their yarn. So...
I must say, I did bring the ball band. I must say that I was a bit shocked by the price that is on the ball band. I don't know if that's what they actually sell it for, but that hank was $20.
What yarn is it? Which one?
So it's hand dyed. Where is it? Hand dyed DK weight cotton yarn. It says, oh, this is confusing. Okay, there we go. In the color lily pad, and it's where was it? 100 grams, 275 yards. And here it says $20.
Yeah, that's about right for darn good. Yeah, I can't even say it. Darn good yarns.
And I mean, it's really pretty. It really, really is. But I don't know if I would pay $20 for one skein of cotton.
You look like a crafty Muppet.
It's like a yarn gecko.
Yarn gecko.
I don't know if you have any hot dogs. I'll have to look.
I have hot dogs.
No, stop. It's like olives. Like when the kids put olives on their fingers.
Yes. Or the Funyuns.
Yeah. Hula hoops. You know those crisps, those snacks?
We have some. It's a Belgian brand from Croc.
Happy Red Nose Day.
Yeah, apparently it is my circus and my clowns. My monkeys and my clowns.
Well, actually, no. Kim's hosting tonight, so it's her monkeys.
True, but does that make us one of her monkeys?
No.
So today we've been minions and monkeys.
Fine.
God forbid we'd be individuals.
That's nobody the weirdest circus ever.
If we are Reggie's minions, does that make her Gru?
No, she's the Yarntater.
I like to call her Gru.
I don't know.
The Crafty Muppet and Yarn Gecko are great channel names. If anyone's looking.
Oh, geez.
Oh. Yeah, I do agree, Tiva. Those minis are gonna be the kitten's favorites. Oh,
my
you do
word.
know hula hoops. You guys know hula hoops? Is it from Crochet also? Do they sell Crochet in the UK?
I don't know.
Maybe a different brand name.
Yeah. We know them as like, we used to call them hula hoops when we were kids.
But we have hula hoops as well. My favorite. it.
Okay, I'll ask. What's a hula hoop?
Well, it's like
It's the thing you put on your waist and then you go.
Only edible.
No, it's a snack. It's
Or like this. No?
It's like a potato snack, and they perfectly fit on your fingers when you're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So you put all 10 fingers, you put a hula hoop, and then you eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh, the silk yarn bled on your hands while knitting a hat from Darn Good Yarn. That's no good. Rita sucks. I hope you messaged them. Did they fix that for you? Mm-hmm. Kova bought those.
Oh, sorry.
Kova bought one of those knitting machines to be faster at making hats, but I suck at it. So betrayed by TikTok.
They take practice.
Yeah.
You also got to use the right yarn. It's kind
Yeah.
of persnickety
Mhm.
yarn you're using it.
Also, betrayal from TikTok is not hard.
True. Reggie's been designing one Hank projects for a yarn club for a year, and I got to tell you, it's hard to come up with ideas.
Mama, what is
All right, you would totally watch the Crafty Muppet, especially if they spoke like the Swedish chef.
Can I try doing this?
That is funny.
I do push-ups.
Oh,
No,
that's awesome.
give me
The thing about Darn Good Yarn is that I do like their causes, so they get a little more credit from me.
Yeah, the fact that I like their causes was the reason why I went ahead and still bought all that yarn after I saw the price, and
Yeah.
almost wanted to crawl under my table and hyperventilate because it was a pretty decent number for a couple of balls of yarn.
Yeah.
The process is good stuff.
Welcome to Happy End Crochet. Nice to see you here. First time. Welcome. Where are you from?
I like Ashley's comment. You gotta sacrifice something to put to the knitting machine. They never put that on the box. I think that might be considered bad advertising if they put actual sacrifice on a box.
This is how you do push-ups.
What are you doing again?
Push-ups.
Oh my goodness, crazy.
Because it was hard. Give me one of the pillows.
I don't think I've ever sacrificed anything for the knitting machine. I have cut a lot.
I sacrifice my sanity if that helps.
I don't really get the point of the knitting machine. I would get one to make sock blanks, but that's it.
Oh,
They're
to
cool
die.
for making hats and scarves, like, stuff like that. For those of us who are knitting challenged.
I was gonna say I would feel like I'm cheating though. It's not knitting.
Let's not go down that road again.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But sorry, it's not knitting. It's turning a crank.
Or
It's
if you're
still
really lazy,
And I even prefer loom knitting.
you can buy the little adapter for your drill.
Yeah, you can. So wait, so using the machine is cheating, but using the loom isn't?
It's still not knitting, it's loom knitting. No,
What?
knitting, it's not knitting. What you're doing with the machine is not knitting. There you go. I said it. Unpopular opinions. It's not knitting. It does not require much skill to...
Have you used the knitting machine?
No, that's true. I have not. Well, I
Who else
did.
knits?
I did have... No, that's not true. I did have like these French knits knitting machines.
Alice is knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Do you guys knit?
I knit.
Okay,
But
so
not
you
right
two on the
now.
bottom. Well, no, I
Can't
just
knit
meant
is my life.
do knitting, like are doing knitting currently.
Right
Can't-
now I'm crocheting.
No, you're crocheting. You can knit though. You're bisexual. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, she's bi-crafter. So for some reason, this is confusing her.
I am polycraftual. I'm sorry. I don't discriminate any craft.
Oh my god.
It's a polycraft. It's a polycraft.
You know what? You're coming after the person who actually came up, who actually coined that term. You realize that, right?
Except
it was in Yarniversity, and I made the term, and Reggie loved it.
Okay, then I am pancraftual.
That's the one.
Now I trump your poly.
So do I see your Polly and Rachel and Demi? What are we doing here?
No, definitely not demi craftual. I love all crafts, so
I agree to that. You're spending Addy level money on a tool to make hats faster. I don't want to use up all the time practicing and bring the machine. I agree, Lori. You could get a lot for the amount an Addy goes for.
yeah, those things are expensive because I was seriously looking into buying one to make sock blanks, but it's crazy.
I have one.
Well,
that's why you're defending them.
No, I'm defending. I'm not. I'm just trying to. It's just not. See.
Okay.
This is my argument right there. Thank you, Kova. That's my argument.
I would say yes because it's not just mindlessly this.
Exactly.
You're actually
it's mindlessly this
with your.
Yeah.
There's much more art in it than there is in the knitting machine. No offense.
Look, my whole thing is, if the only way someone, and I'm not talking about me because I'm not. I barely have a dog in this race because I really don't care. But if you're somebody that likes the look of knit, but you can't knit for whatever reason, with its mobility issues or what have you, and the machine will allow you to make a craft that you enjoy, use the damn machine.
Hey, I am not condemning the machine. I'm just saying that you cannot call it knitting. That what you are doing, you cannot call it knitting. That's all I'm saying. It's like the knitting machines that you have to go back and forth and back and forth. You are not knitting.
Have you been on my Facebook Marketplace feed?
I just think that by saying stuff like that, you're kind of negating a person's ability to do a craft.
Okay.
In other words, it's kind of mean.
But I am mean, Mocha.
You should know about that by now.
I know. That's why I'm calling you out on it, because I'm also, well, I'm more the B word than mean. But
Unapologetically mean. It's a real rage against the machine. Oh, that's awesome.
You know, I just don't. I guess I just don't understand why there's this huge argument and debate. It's like all you and all of you real knitters are mad because other people use a machine to do something.
I just think you are mad because you cannot knit. Ah.
Oh, you really went there, didn't you?
I'm knitting. I'm not mad.
Okay, Alice.
You can be the man for the knitting.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be mad that I can't knit because I've admitted on a million lives that I can't knit, and I've tried several times and just fail. I have admitted that completely. I've also admitted that next year I'm going to learn to knit. So when I learn to knit in 2023, Kat, you can fight me.
Okay. I'll go get some I'll go get some dirt over there. I'll get some water over there.
Listen, one of those wild things I did in my 20s. Jello wrestler.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, what? A Jello wrestler? Oh, good God.
True. Facts about
Kim, I did not.
How's
I did
that
not
not
need that
a
image.
fact, Miss Hashtag?
I did not need that image, Kim.
Alice, we need video evidence of that, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
A video or it didn't happen.
Exactly. See,
I'm gonna have to go back into my deep internet archive. There is video of that.
So I'm wondering if bets were being placed here on.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What, that I would Jello wrestle? Or that people
No,
think
just-
I would win?
I have no problem believing she would Jello wrestle.
I was awful at it. Fine.
Can you actually ever be good at that? I mean, the whole element of it just seems like it's a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, it's Jello and it's just I don't know. Did it stain?
No, because they used...
What?
No, they did not, because they got vegan Jello that had, like, natural dyes in it and stuff.
Wait, how long ago was this? So I'm wondering how readily available vegan jelly would have been back then.
Let's see. Wasn't with Mr. Salty when that happened, so guesstimate 14 years ago
Perfect.
ish. The other thing about vegan Jello, it has a higher melting point.
Yeah,
So it didn't just
it
turn
was.
into disgusting.
That sounds like a
agar is
blah.
way more elastic than gelatin is.
Those who ever want to start a Jello wrestling league, just get the vegan Jello. It's worth it.
Really?
It's fine.
You totally remind me of an episode of Coupling about Jello wrestling and selling that Jello as oh boy.
Oh,
Flashback. When I rage against the machine, it's always the dishwasher.
You know.
I do like the point that someone made here. Who was it? A Crafty Heart said then you are creating something that you create a knit object. That I do agree.
Anything you'd like to share about your past Jello, Reggie? I mean, I know you can get kosher Jello, so that's not the rub.
But will the wrestling be Jello? Will the wrestling be kosher?
I don't know. Good question. Oh, knitters are upset because the machine can do their craft. You know what sucks? When I go to a store lately, like Target or some like rando retail store, and it's like, crochet. No, it's not. That's crochet, you goddamn lie. It's not crochet.
Also, you missed the discussion Kim and I had yesterday about the scrunchie. I say it's
Oh God, here we go again.
No. I went through that whole schlag of a conversation. I was like, done yet?
Probably, I just said whatever and walked away. I was like,
Circle it with your marker. Does that make you right?
I was like, oh, she brought out the Sharpie. I'm done now.
I just highlighted where it was very visible. That's all.
I'm sorry. I'm still not convinced.
Let me tell you something.
Whatever. But the whole thing is, it was with.
I don't.
It was the scrunchie. There was a bucket hat, a pair of shorts, and a shirt.
Oh, we do have pumpkins.
What did you say, Kath?
Just give some context to the viewers. We're talking about a $400 scrunchie.
Yeah, the scrunchie was $400. The bucket hat, I want to say, was $700. The top was $900, and the shorts were like in that same bracket.
I mean, who is making these things? Because I've seen, like, my last TikTok video was a video that did not do well, got less than 500 views. But bucket hats in, I want to say Mango, like they were going for less than a tenner, and no claim that they were hand crocheted or anything, and they had to be because they are crocheted. But I mean, I just don't understand that.
My whole thing is, if you're selling that bucket hat for $600, and the person who made it didn't make at least three, I'm gonna need to understand why, because wow.
Let's talk about sweatshops.
Yes,
I'm
It's how high name designer
already
brands
heated, but yeah, let's
charge
go.
an arm and a leg because it's their name. They get it made by, you know, a 6-year-old in unfortunate working circumstances.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
That's
Leave that there.
that's the thing. I don't know. Have you ever seen these things like when you buy a $1 or $2 T-shirt, then it's made in a sweatshop and whatnot? I do agree. It's important for people to know, but it doesn't mean that when you buy a $50 T-shirt that it's not made in a sweatshop. And I think that's a very hypocritical thing to say.
I agree.
Okay, when it's really cheap, you know where it comes from, but it's just not it's not only the amount you pay for it, because it just means that a lot more people make money of it. They all come from the same places.
Yeah, the kicker is fast fashion isn't always cheap fashion. You know what I mean?
True.
So yeah, somebody made 50 cents to $1 off of that item, and then the company turns around and sells it for 50 to 60.
Yeah.
I have a problem. My day job as a copywriter, we go through similar things. You know, companies will hire you to like write 3,000 words, but only want to pay you $30. You know, I don't know if you know how long it takes to write 3,000 words,
That's crazy.
but you know,
But
$30 just don't cut it.
I thought it was charged by the word, not anymore.
It depends. But quite frankly, that $30, people are charging like a fraction of a penny per word. That's what they're offering, and people are paying it or accepting it,
Sorry,
and it's horrible.
That is great. So people are saying I need to accept it, otherwise I won't find any work, and that's how the spiral starts.
Yeah, that's exactly how it starts.
That's just sad.
Yeah, it is.
The thing about crochet is there are no machines that can do it. So you know that when you see a piece that is crocheted, that it is completely handmade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and no two crochet pieces look the same. I love your cup, Kim.
What does your cup say today, Kim?
Meant to be.
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, sorry. Simply meant to be.
Yeah, true.
Thrift store. $3. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, we're huge Nightmare Before Christmas fans in this house, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh.
Yep. It's one of my top 3 movies of all time.
What are you doing, Zeus? Hi, Zeusy, man.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Who's there?
Show us the puppy.
Who's
Oh, Zeus.
Oh.
Come here. I don't know if I can get him the screen or not. Come on.
I can't read it from that far.
You see him?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
This is my Zeusy.
Start game.
Oh.
Look at that smiley face.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy boy.
He is a happy boy. Okay, go away.
No, don't send him away.
He's going to go find something. He's wandering right now. He's wondering where the other dogs are.
I need vicarious dog cuddles.
He's 80 pounds and all just cement. Whew.
Yep, I'll take all 80.
A Hosher Pioneer, you have a point, but we don't have to stop buying. We have to start paying more. I think there's a big difference.
And knowing who we're buying from.
Yes. Know where it comes from.
And stop shaming people. And stop shaming people for buying it. And then, it's a whole mess.
It's a very good point. I mean, we need to continue make sure. Well, these people need their employment, but they don't need to be exploited like that.
Ethical trading.
I'm sorry, I'm covering up a bit. More decent.
Oh, now you're worried about decency?
I never worry about decency.
I don't know. It's telling you to upgrade.
That's why I was confused.
Modesty.
Wrong panel, Mocha, to worry about decency here.
We're all amongst friends.
Well, what time is it where you are, Kath?
I suppose it's almost 8.
Oh.
I don't even know what time it is. 7:30 probably. 7:36, yeah.
6:36 for me.
So right now I'm at the point where the sun is all the way on the other side of the house, but it comes up over there, and then all day long we have the sun until, like right now, around 6 it starts going over the house.
Okay.
So, which is fun, but not when it's really, really hot, like these last week and the week that's coming, because the whole side of the house is windows on the south side. Again, which is fun in winter time because we barely need to use the heaters because it's always warm, but in the summer it's really hot.
Well, it's 1:38 in the afternoon here, and I can definitely tell the temperature's going up. So we're supposed to hit the 90s with a heat index of, I think it's supposed to be 92 for heat index of 98 or something like that.
That's hot.
I'm not sure what it is in Celsius.
That must be somewhere around 38, I think. 36
Yeah.
38.
Yeah, because isn't like 40 like the equivalent of 100 or something like that? Yeah.
40 is 100.
Yeah, so yeah.
102 is 42 degrees. That's the hottest I've ever felt.
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one. It's supposed to stay warm for the next couple of days, so yay. Although I love this weather, but, my house is set up for it.
Sorry about that.
Sadly.
But on the other hand, you guys have AC. We don't.
I don't have AC.
Oh, Mocha, no.
Why?
Because I have a 200-year-old house that needs to be rewired.
Okay, so here's a funny story about that.
Oh.
Look at Kim's face.
Mr. Salty is a
electrician.
Correct. My has never had an air conditioner because he refuses to upgrade our so that there's enough space to have one in her room.
Can you see my face?
This is my face. I'm not amused.
So why?
Because when you're married to somebody in the building trades, the last thing that they fix is their own house.
Yeah.
That's like that for a lot of professions. Like mechanics always have broken down cars. Hairstylists barely get around to doing their own hair.
Yeah, if you're married to a chef, you're gonna do all the cooking.
Well, cooking.
Piano teachers have no time to play the piano.
Oh.
Writers never get to work on their fiction. Hi.
Aww.
Oh. Hey, Alice, what's the youngest student you have?
The youngest I have taught is 4.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's young.
But like at that age, you don't do formal lessons. You do the likes of early years music education. So, you do songs and you do stuff around the piano. You don't make them sit at the piano for a half an hour. That's just ridiculous.
I guess it depends on the kid.
It depends on the kid. It depends on how much music they've had in their own experience. Like, I find that, it's common sense. If you're around music for like a lot of your life, if you're exposed to music, you're going to know more music. But if it's a totally foreign language to you, you're going to find it harder to learn.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. My granddaughter, there's music playing in this house constantly. It's wonder there's not any music playing right now. But my granddaughter will sit at the piano and will listen. We're like, oh, she is banging out one of the songs she just heard earlier today.
Yeah.
So she's been doing that since she was around 4. So I'm saying, yeah, Alice, you're right. They will definitely, if they grow up around it, they do pick it up.
Yeah. And like, it's really annoying at the moment. When I first started teaching, I started off teaching like pre-instrumental classes in creches around the city. And it was really sad because a lot of the creches just didn't have music, and the kids had to be taught how to clap along to music because they just were not exposed to music.
What's a creche?
Oh, a creche is childcare.
Daycare.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
You're good.
That's something that I can't wrap my brain around, because I grew up in a musical family. I brought my kid up in a musical environment. She's bringing hers up. It's always just been there. And when people, I run into people to say I don't like music, and I'm like, how is that a thing? I'm like, I can't imagine my life without it. So
yes, Chris, Alice is in Ireland.
I can relate somehow with that, Kim, because I've grown up in a house where the first thing that was done in the morning was turn on the radio, and the last thing that was turned off was the radio or the TV.
Yeah.
But my grandparents on my father's side, they never even turn on the radio, ever. And on my mom's side, only classical music was allowed in the house, but the kids were allowed to play pop music in their garage playroom thing. So I can understand how you don't get exposed to it. And I do agree with Alice that exposure to any form of art will completely be important in your education. If you're not exposed to it, how will you learn, and how will you want to learn? But for me personally, there's always music playing. I'm like Kim. I need music all the time.
So one of the reasons we decided to get our house here, and it's a city, but we live on the outskirts right near where it's more country-like. But because they're a city and they're a metropolitan city, they are definitely lucky to get lots of grants and money from the government and stuff to support a lot of their programs. So unlike some of the other towns around us, there's not really a real danger of them being just like cutting the arts or cutting the sports or whatever the extracurriculars are. So like this summer, they're doing a summer like half day, and you learn educational skills, but it was all mixed together with like art things, nice. Like taught in art ways. I decided not to send her because she's been doing tutoring 3 days a week all year almost at school. And there's no freaking air conditioner where she is, and it's freaking hot. And I'm just like, you know what, and not for nothing.
Get my popsicle. But that was not worthy a minute.
Was it?
That was some serious protesting there.
Can you get the tool and see if you can reach the popsicle?
How can you keep a straight face?
Don't bother.
Really?
gonna answer some chats while Kim is
That's funny.
Mom, can you come?
Can I?
while Kim is what do you call that? Negotiating with her kid. The temperature. Well, Tifa, we're gonna get like 27 to 30 later on this week, and then we're gonna have rainstorms, and then it's gonna drop to a nice 20 degrees again.
Oh, nice.
Oh, crazy! You are nuts. 45 degrees. Oh boy. Kova is asking Mocha, where are you?
Who's asking me what?
Oh, Kate, that's horrible.
Hmm?
Who's
You
asking
made
me what?
49 degrees. Sorry, Mocha.
Huh?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was just asking who asked me what.
Kova Crafter asked where you are.
Oh, I'm in West Virginia. United States, West Virginia.
Kate's husband is a chef, and she can 100% confirm. And Reggie was always wondering about her hairdresser. She was like, she's not doing a great promotion herself with that hairdo.
My daughter is my daughter's a retired stylist now, but yeah, that was always a big struggle for her because she worked in the salon, and one of them was a high end salon, so you were always like required to have hair done, nails done, dress up.
Oh wow!
And it was forever a struggle with her getting her hair done and everything done, so she was presentable.
Well, yeah, because you need someone else to do your hair.
Yeah.
And how can you trust someone else to do your hair?
She doesn't.
Sheila asking what you're knitting, Alice.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to see. That's why I didn't show it earlier. But I'm knitting a cowl.
Yarn, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, it will be a cowl, and it does have little Christmas trees, but the camera is never gonna be.
Oh, you're gonna be
the trees.
Mountains.
Yeah. Okay.
Mountains are us.
Yeah.
Mountains are us.
I don't know how. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to put up a picture on Instagram later.
Tracy, I'm up in the northern panhandle of the state, like right in the middle of it.
It's really nice, Alice.
Thank you.
Good job.
The camera is not really showing it. Is it a gray or a green?
It's a dark green. I'll tell you what it is. It's Hayfield bonus double knit with the khaki green that they have.
I love Hayfield yarn. Oh my goodness.
I don't know Hayfield yarn.
Okay, you just made my day.
Is it from
England? Oh, I've got a bin full of it.
Wow.
Because I had they put out an Afghan kit, and it came with all the yarn to make the full size Afghan. Turns out I didn't like the pattern, but the yarn is awesome, so I'm just waiting for the right project to use it.
Oh!
Ooh. Nice.
This is over. How many skeins did I order? I lost count, but everything in this bag is Hayfield.
Where did you get it from?
Patents. Oh, it's a pink bag. It's Wool Warehouse.
Ah.
I bought my own wool and ordered from an English website.
Of course, Reggie. Captain Obvious. It's forest green.
No, it's not forest green. It's khaki.
By the way, hi, Chris. It's khaki. It's army green.
Mm-hmm.
That is one big bag of balls of yarn.
Yeah, you put my bin to shame. It's a big bin, though.
Hey, this is the biggest order of yarn I've had all year. I've been using stash for the last 6 months.
That's good. Self-control.
Not sure about that.
Use your stash for 6 months. That's self-control.
Yeah.
Good job.
Definitely.
I would call that a success.
If I get 6 weeks, I'm proud of myself.
I think about how much more cash I'd have in my bank account if you weren't able to buy things on the internet nowadays. If you had to actually go to a store all the time.
Yeah, I still want the store.
No, clearly I like going to the store. Have you watched my shopping playlist? Hello.
Yeah, when you come to Dublin, Kim, you'll understand my yarn situation.
I've been to Dublin.
Not in the last 10 years.
Not when I was a yarn was when I was in 10th grade.
But the problem with Europe seems to be why are there so little yarn stores? Why do we only have these little, quite expensive local yarn stores? We don't have the big box stores.
No. Well, I know why Ireland in particular is a nightmare, and it begins with rent and ends with rent.
Rent?
Or ENT, rent, as in, you know, the stuff you actually have to pay to own a building here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely always factors into the cost.
Oh, Barbara, congratulations for you. Petra of Happy Place just gave me 5 trash bags of yarn.
Wow.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Barbara.
Jealous.
If I have a week without ordering, I'm surprised in myself, Reggie. Well, yeah, you must just...
yeah.
Well, so you ordering stuff and sending it to Israel, or what are you doing now? Or are you just like, you're ice cubing yourself?
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering about that now myself. I thought, didn't she say she wasn't going to buy anymore until she got settled in Israel? Did she not say that?
I don't know.
Reggie, have you been lying to us?
Are
you pulling the literal wool over our eyes?
I am not joining that discussion about
Reggie, you have some explaining to do.
Oh my God.
You guys, I did my duty. I stopped her from buying lots of yarn on the
lots. Notice it wasn't I stopped her from buying any. It's I stopped her from buying lots.
Oh, come on, be reasonable, Kim. Seriously, how can you stop Reggie from buying any yarn?
Did you see her response?
What?
I already have my new address. What do you think? She's going to land in Israel, get to her house, and there's going to be 16 boxes of yarn.
Oh, poor Reggie. Seriously, she had to get rid of so much yarn she loved. Oh, I do feel bad for her.
But it sounds like she's already replaced it.
But some were really unique pieces.
No hate on you, Reggie. I get it.
At least if you
have get it.
Yarntater.
I just think it's funny.
At least if you have to move, at least you can arrive home with new yarn at the place.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool welcome, you know.
Yeah,
and
you home and it's like yay.
Welcome to your new home. Here's new yarn.
You okay over there, Kim?
Yeah, I'm just trying to silently yell at my child. Don't mind me. It's not silent over here, though. I think.
Okay.
The silent yelling is the worst kind. It's the most dangerous kind.
No, I'm yelling.
The yelling with the yelling with the eyes only kind of yell.
No, it's like Put out. It's fine.
But Reggie's definitely gonna miss these kind of yarns from Action. That's actually the only really cheap. No, that and Zeeman is the only really cheap yarn places we have.
Oh, is that the place you went to near where the kids go to Hebrew school?
Yeah, no, that's not a one. But she did take us to their Action and Teddy and Woolworths.
Yeah.
I'm just going to answer Tiva's question here. So the wool situation, the yarn situation over here in Ireland is, the fact of the matter is we import a lot of our yarn. And like we're seen as a big country that produces wool, but the fact is we import about 90% of it because our farmers can't get the money for what we produce nationally. So like we import an awful lot of stuff that we actually sell to tourists.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a bit like in with the story with vicuñas. There's just not enough for the locals. They all sell it to outside of the country to big fashion houses.
She says it's Zeman.
Yeah, Zeman.
That's the one next to the Hebrew school.
Ah, okay. I like that. I like Zeman yarn.
So I am laughing at Sheila's comment.
What Sheila say?
Oh,
I do the silent yelling at my husband and
no, I just am like, stop acting like a fool. And if anybody stares at me, I'll be like, don't tell me your kids have never acted like a jerk in public, please.
This is why I'm still single. I wouldn't be able to do the subtle yelling and not yelling at my partner.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry.
said that now.
I don't do public yelling. I bottle it up and then I take it home.
Wait till we get.
Like, wait till we get to the car.
I'm just kidding. I have nothing to. I don't have the authority.
So we went to shop for sandals recently.
What?
We went to shop for sandals, me and the two kids, which was my first mistake. Secondary, apparently there's a supply issue with boys' sandals. Something happened, and we had a half an hour take at the Skechers store because Skylar's sandals had lights and his didn't. And there was only 3 pairs of sandals in the whole store that was boys' sandals, and 1 pair fit him. So I said, this is what we're getting. Let's move on. Half an hour of him screaming and yelling on the floor.
Oh,
It's fine. There's only one other person there and a bunch of employees, and the employees are staring at me, and I feel like saying, like, how is this my problem? You didn't get boy sandals. What is wrong with you?
While the
Whatever.
employees are thinking, woman, please leave.
I couldn't leave yet. I had to find her sandals, and I was about to go out again later this week to have this experience happen again.
I can assure you, as an employee, at that moment, you're really thinking, "Oh, woman, please go home."
That's great.
I'm so glad I'm on the grandparents' side
There
of
wasn't
this.
any, Reggie. My thought was to get one with lights, and it wasn't an option. Freaking.
Because there's only one that fitted him.
None of the ones for boys had lights. Yeah, exactly.
Only one fitted him, and we were lucky. You had no sleep the whole summer.
I must have really made an impression on you with all the things I said to him that day to get him beat.
Yes. I was so surprised what acting he was for lights.
Yeah, how he acted for lights. That's right.
Yeah. He really wanted.
Yeah.
I can't understand the dude's disappointment, though. I would want lights.
I know, right?
Why don't they have lights? I mean, come on, be serious, Skechers.
I couldn't go with the kids. I hadn't had their feet measured in a long time, so I didn't want to go by the wrong size. Bloody blue, you know.
It also slightly disappoints me that Skechers doesn't have the ones with the little squeaky kind of noises on them.
Yeah, for a minute.
Why
Just
would your shoes to squeak?
because it's cute.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
It
Sky.
is?
Hello, baby.
She's not a baby anymore.
She's under 7. Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
7.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected, honey.
She's going to be 8 in October. She's almost 8.
I
Oh,
am.
nice.
You
So you're
said
already a
correct
teenager.
twice.
Sit up.
My granddaughter will be 8 in August.
Hello.
You're a big girl, 8.
You are.
My cousin's daughter is 8 as well.
Aww.
Where does the time go?
I know.
No, Reggie, that was my daughter saying all that, not my son. My son was silently sitting over there with a puss on his face.
I was saying
It's okay.
because he didn't like us saying that.
Woohoo.
So I think that we should wrap it up here soon.
Yes.
You guys are
I need to I need to start making dinner.
Yeah. So why don't we just go around what's going on you guys' channels?
Okay.
Alice?
Nothing.
What's happening here?
Cat?
This week nothing. But this Sunday I will be hosting the Hold My Beer. And then the week after, but I can tell the next week. The week after I will have my life.
Okay.
Mom,
Yeah.
That's
why
pretty
do
much
you
it
be
next
lame?
Sunday.
Are you married to 3 persons?
No, get out of here.
But, yeah.
She might as well be, honey.
What did,
Why do you have 3 rings? Are you married to people? No, this is my engagement ring.
What's the
It means I'm engaged to be married.
Why do you
That's my
married to 4
wedding.
people?
No, that's my wedding ring.
Are you
This is my
married to
amethyst, and this
Oh.
is my goddess.
because
You don't
Daddy
have
liked
the
her
ring
and
to
put
get
ring on her.
married.
Huh?
Why?
Stop, please.
Mocha, what's going on with you?
Well, I've got a couple of videos planned to come out. I have my live on Wednesday at 7. Well, not 7. 8 to 8. Starting 8 to 8:15 p.m. Eastern time, and then I guess I'll be back here with you crazy people next week.
Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Kim?
Me, let's see. So I've got my normal live Affordably Geeky on Wednesday morning from 9 to 10:30 on Ginger channel. We have my Affordably Geeky on my channel from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturdays on my channel. I'll be popping in and out next weekend because it's the holiday weekend here, so I'll be a little bit busy. But I'll be After that, I have my Affordably Cooking on Monday and a hook review this week, and I have some shop with me's I have to go over and share for some new stuff.
Nice. I have to continue watching your crumble recipe, by the way. Rhubarb and strawberry happen to be my favorite crumble.
Oh, that's cool.
How did you know?
I don't know. The farm, the PSA was like, here's some rhubarb strawberries. And I'm like, these go well together.
Yeah, they do. Oh, I love it.
All right.
So, you guys, if you want to make crumble, go on over and check out Kim's recipe. Just gonna pop into the chat real quick. You're very welcome, Reggie. It was really fun holding your beer, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And again, check out everybody's links down in the description box so you can add these fun folks in the video, and we'll see you on the channel next week. What?
My yarn spun life, yes, I'm very close to wheeling.
Okay.
I got a question. I was answering.
All right. Have a creative day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like you're married to 5 people.
I'm not.
I feel like